Classic ACC matchup.
And Saniya Rivers on the opening tip for the Wolfpack. Won by James, and immediately the bucket. 5 seconds for the first points. Right now, Virginia, who lost by 12 against NC State. Dynamic battle in the paint. Here's a look for Johnson early, and a nice bucket. Camryn Taylor, her first points.
ACC games has been foul trouble. She's fouled out once and had 4 fouls in the other 2 games.
Zoe Brooks, what a dime to Hayes, and a nice finish underneath. 6 quick points down low.
Johnson's a very streaky shooter, so we'll see how she starts this game.
Nice penetration from James. And Derek, how about the attacking of the basket early from NC State?
In the last 3 games, she's only gotten in double digits once after doing it in all of the first 4 games in the first games of the season. So she's really coming to play tonight.
Nice ball movement. Virginia on the miss. Second chance is in. That's the presence of Taylor down low. Now Camryn Johnson, the freshman, in transition. What a look on the run. And the shot fake's blocked by Collins, leading to a turnover. Virginia, 2 turnovers, 2 of 6 shooting early. Brooks goes all the way to the bucket, and NC State 4 of 5 quickly.
So you want to try and beat those players down the floor when you've got the speed advantage.
Here's Taylor down low. That's been the answer for Virginia. Wolfpack's first miss in 2 minutes. Now Virginia down 5 on the road. Another turnover. That's 3 early. Leads to James. Nice look to Brooks, who runs the lane. And NC State, Derek, living in transition.
James was able to just get enough room so that Brooks would be able to get the dump-off pass for the easy layup.
Average possession 5 seconds or less for West Moore's club tonight. Johnson on the attack. Nice little floater, and old school bank shots open.
Yeah, she's got an old man's game, and she can really attack and finish in a variety of ways.
So does Zoe Brooks, who pulls up the long 2. You pit these two and Hannah Hidalgo of Notre Dame. That'd be a fun discussion for Freshman of the Year.
Yes, it will. I think they're all 3 going to get a lot of votes.
And Brooks says, don't forget about me. A steal for Zoe. Goes to the bucket. And 1 for Zoe Brooks.
Takes it away from Sam Brunel, the 5th-year senior. And what I like about this at the finish, she's going to keep it in her offhand on the left so that Brunel could not get the block. And not only did she get 2, she'll go to the line for 1.
The good news, Saniya plays well with both feet.
Right.
Halfway through this first quarter, all NC State early as Collins extends the lead for 3.
And you see Mimi Collins with the big 3 here for the Wolfpack.
Vaughn unable to hit. Virginia 4 of 13 shooting. Oh my goodness, the pass from Rivers. Hayes is all over it.
To really attack Collins underneath.
Here's Taylor on the drive. Blocked by Collins. Second deflection for NC State. Now in transition, Paris Clark. Look at Paris into the wall. And that's the Eiffel Tower down low. Rivers with the block. Coach Mox noted we need the dog factor in Clark. Haven't developed that a bit here late. As Olivia McGee is unable to hit. Nice board for Brunel. Sam Brunel down low is trapped. Good little spin move and a nice creative bucket there. All 5 starters have played every second for NC State. And Rivers does not look fatigued with the pass. And Collins cleans it up.
But it's all the other little things that they've been missing out on in the first quarter that must step up.
Good kick out. McGee shoots. There's a good start. First 3 for Virginia tonight. Taylor Lauterbach, the Kansas State transfer down low. She has wingspan for days. Battling NC State substitute Lizzie Williamson in the 3 for Madison Hayes.
Trying to slow this Wolfpack attack and unsuccessfully on that first try.
McGee on the attack. Williamson a presence. And Williamson wins the battle. Baldwin remains out with an ankle injury. She's sitting there on the bench for NC State. Can Virginia exploit that size advantage? Instead, Rivers with a block. Now it's Alexia Smith. Gets her first start in conference play. Smith to spin. Nice finish in the lane.
Right, and I think that NC State doesn't want to settle for those jump shots right there. They want to keep attacking the way they were earlier in the game.
Here's a long jumper. That's knocked in. Good shot for Camryn Taylor, and a quick start. 7-3 for Virginia.
And the rebounding so far, they haven't given up any offensive rebounds.
Switching into a zone defense. Hayes the long 2, and a solution for NC State. Camryn Johnson, the true freshman, sizes up Steele, beats her down, and a nice baseline look. I love the creativity from the freshman.
It's plays like that that show you why she was a McDonald's All-American and could have cut it to 11.
Steele on the shot fake. Savvy move from the freshman.
Yeah, the freshman from Oklahoma is getting more comfortable every game.
Cavaliers taking advantage of 9 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, when you're not shooting well, the best thing you do, keep going to the glass.
Leading to a 3. Third time's the charm for the freshman. Wanted the charge. Grant not wished. Here's a kick to Steele. And Laci connects on the 3rd triple for NC State.
Virginia bails her out with the offensive board.
Nice dime to Taylor. And that time Johnson uses her vision.
Exactly.
Look at the ball movement here. Steele for 3. She's been a zone breaker all night. 2 triples.
Yes, she came in with a reputation. 9.5 minutes. First 9.5 minutes, there was nobody off the bench, but here's Laci Steele coming off the bench.
Good ball movement to Brooks for 3. And the triples are falling. We have an injury timeout on the court.
And then Zoe Brooks, the other talented freshman, right here on the wing, pulling up for 3. This is the greatest recruiting class in NC State history.
Here's Johnson, a fellow freshie. That's a tip pass. Smith has it. Back to Johnson for 3. Welcome to the freshman class. Big triple. There are no freshman jitters from the young guards tonight, both squads. Now Hayes against the zone. Finds Collins with the foul. NC State's ball movement impressive, Derek.
We'll see the ball reversed all the way across. 4 different players, maybe even 5 touch it right there.
There's your 5th.
Yes, and Mimi.
Here's Steele, wants a 3rd 3, and delivers from the corner. What a boost from the freshman off the bench.
Here we're going to take a quick look first from Laci Steele. As I said, that's her 11th point of the night with that 3.
Rivers dribbling the air out of the ball right now. Finds Collins, back to Rivers. Look at that filthy move off the window. So the offensive rebounding for Virginia, keeping the Cavaliers in it. 10 offensive boards. Yantavon feeds the post. Here's Taylor. High angle and a nice shot.
Shoot till your arm farts off, and both teams are doing it.
Clock to 7. Rivers dicing up the D and hits the jumper.
Claim that 4th #1 seed in the NCAA tournament.
So we start this second half. NC State lived in transition in the first half, plus 20. So Clark goes right to work and a quick block for Hayes. Mario Kart when you spin out your tires on lap 3 of Rainbow Road. The OGs know what I'm saying. And Zoe Brooks fights for the basketball. Good save by Smith. And Johnson takes care of it. Unbeatens in league play. Johnson on a spin move. Paris Clark enters the lane. Through everybody on the defense and rolls it home.
Great finish there by Clark.
That's a football rugby scrum when the ball gets loose.
Yeah, those are the plays where working in the weight room pays off.
Taylor's working hard, but she lost it. Now James has Johnson on skates. What a pass! And NC State converts.
Take a look at NC State in transition again. James had the Who's on skates. A nice little drop off to Collins. And I think as this season...
Extending this lead to 23. Nice drive. Johnson short. Oh, how about this pass? James to Rivers. Saniya does the same to Brooks, and she jogs down the court on the beautiful dime.
Oh, definitely. She just whips it in there. And then the nice fake by Zoe to get Brunel to go by, and the easy layup. Working out well for the Pack.
Maybe not as much as the Creighton Blue Jays. 84% leading the country. As Vaughn gets into her bag, a nice jumper.
Is deadly.
Hayes shows off her jumper and knocks in a 3. 7 triples tonight for NC State. Brooks versus Johnson. 2 excellent freshman guards. Rivers. Oh, hits Rivers on the back end and goes out of bounds.
So a lot of contenders in the ACC. It's going to be quite next couple of months.
Johnson on the drive. There's a freshman making a statement. Zoe Brooks, who's in line for an all-ACC freshman type season, finds Hayes. And another tough miss. The size of Virginia here playing a factor.
Some teams are going to give NC State trouble.
Good hands by Rivers. Brooks with a convoy. Takes it herself. Oh, Zoe Brooks. Outstanding.
Look at the steal here first by the Pack. Zoe Brooks now she's got one-on-one. Got Johnson getting twisted up. She tries to get the slap for the block, and Zoe just too strong.
As a shooter.
Seeing 3 true freshmen on the floor for NC State, developing some...
How valuable are these minutes for Steele and Cox coming off the bench?
Oh, I think it's huge because NC State needs to extend their bench a little bit.
And that one bounces out. This game has some tempo to it. Wes Moore telling us he wants his team to run. And there's nearly 20 points in transition. Virginia's missed 5 straight shots. Vaughn tries to change it. Nice bucket. Yonta Vaughn, a spark plug here for Virginia.
She really has been, and I think that NC State pushing it in transition here. Another look.
Aziaha James was not slowing down.
Right, and for all the fans out there, if you've never been to a quad meet, it is quite entertaining because all 4 events going on at the same time.
Clark in transition looks to put on a show. Nice ball off the window. Virginia, no quit in this team just yet. Aziaha James says, watch this. Good friendly roll as James has 15. Cruising here in the 4th quarter, shooting 51% as a team. Williamson down low, misses the layup. Here's Virginia the other way. The Hoos are 3rd in attendance in the ACC in Charlottesville. And a nice triple for Taylor.
By Coach Mox in her first year, tripled their total from the previous 2 years combined.
Brunel. Both teams a bit cold shooting in this 4th quarter. James, good crossover, then beats one. Oh, the miss. Williamson there to clean it up for NC State. The first points for the Pacers had Giannis running up the tunnel.
I did hear about that, fighting over the game ball, and at the end, I don't think anybody's sure whether either team had the right ball.
Is a triple-double worthy of keeping the ball if you're Zoe Brooks in her game against Liberty a couple weeks back?
If it was me, I would have grabbed one. So don't know for sure.
The 3.
Yeah,
their swing to the face, not intentional, of course, but. What was your favorite board game growing up? I was Hungry Hungry Hippo myself.
Oh, now I've got to think about it.
How about Twister? You could spin around, get a couple color combinations.
Twister's pretty awesome. Monopoly.
How about this find to Taylor for 3?
Here's Camryn Taylor on the cookout. Or on the.
What are you thinking, milkshakes already, my friend?
Yeah,
North Carolina, the home of cooking. They've last scored 90 back in February of last season against Syracuse. Steele. Hayes with a line drive 3.
She won't make that same mistake in a game that's going to be closer as the year goes on.
Now Collier is a battering ram down low, bullying Brunel, and the flip off the window.
Look here.
I mean, look at this.
Right, so much power. You just think she's going to muscle it up, and then just a nice little flip. Just get some energy because it's all ACC games down the stretch from there on out.
Steele late in the clock. Nice finish from the freshman, 13.
Kamara.
So McGee takes affirmative action and banks it in. Nice finish.
You can see how talented McGee is.
One of the NC State walk-ons, Jenna Ayesa with the ball, and she just lost it. But Collier there to help it out. There are bodies slipping everywhere. Instead, it leads to a breakout, and Clark to the window. Able to keep her composure in some traffic there. Final minute here in Raleigh. Lauterbach swings it. Good time there for Johnson, and the assist numbers pick up. That's the 4th of the night for the freshman. With a 93-point outing and a dominant win over Virginia tonight in Raleigh.
NC State made quite a statement tonight that they are for real in this league, and that one loss is not going to define them. They didn't let a team beat them twice.